Hi, Soul Family. I wanted to introduce you to my latest creation. Whoop. This is my Queen of Wands ceremonial meditational tool. This is actually an aspect of the forest. This is coming from Merlin, the magician. That's why we're in front of Merlin's tank. So this is connected to the Queen of Wands. Merlin is, of course. Merlin's the magician. And the magician is going to help you in your meditation. This is a meditational tool, a shamanic meditational tool. Now, the pine cone is actually what the pineal gland is named after. I don't know if you know that, which is our third eye. This is a stone that you're going to sit in meditation when you need to get grounded and clear and connect to the earth and to your higher self and spirit, which is represented by the feathers. The crystals of the earth, of course, are healing, and that's pulling you down deep inside so that you can see what needs to be brought up and up to the surface to be healed. The pine cone itself is taking you right into the forest so that you can get grounded. If you aren't able to get into the trees or into a forest, you'll have this in front of you. We have on here as little embellishments, we've got a key, which is telling you that you have the key to your own freedom. You have the key to everything that you need. Your answers are within you. It's also got a Native American feather, which is telling you you have the ability to fly. It's also reminding you that you need to look up to spirit and connect to your higher self. It will also help you with astral travel. All of these things. The crystals that are adorned, I'll tell you what they are. When I post this, I will put the meaning of each crystal with this particular shamanic healing tool. We have abalone shell, which takes you to the ocean, connects you with Lemuria, Atlantis. Also, the deepest way of connecting with source. I would like to have at least one piece that comes from the ocean floor. We have black obsidian. We have apricot agate. We have labradorite. We have hematite. We have rose quartz. We have blue sodalite. We have clear raw quartz crystal. We have amethyst. We have tiger eye. And we got Australian pink opal at the top here. And then in the front, we have leopard skin jasper. And what's highlighted at the top, that you see sparkling there, is pyrite. And at the very top of all of it, we have a selenite wand. Selenite is the one crystal that will clear and charge all the others. So the feathers that are represented here, and every one is going to have different crystals. Every one will have different feathers. These messengers brought these feathers to me. So this one, I had a friend write to me, and a Facebook friend, and asked if I would create something for her. She said and I knew I was supposed to be creating something. Spirit told me. I didn't know what it was. I knew it had to do with the forest. I knew it had to do with crystals. I'm very, very connected to that. But she said, I don't know what it is. I think that you're supposed to you know what it is, and I want you to create it for me. So this is what came to my mind immediately. It's wrapped in leather. Here, that's how the first stone is wrapped. That's your primary stone for this particular piece. That is her primary stone. All the others are the ones that I was drawn to give to her. The feathers that are represented, the avian messengers that have come forward, all have a specific message. The big darker feather in the back, that is the vulture feather, which is speaking about death, transformation, and rebirth. The white is the white crane, which is us. It's the soul family. It's the awakened ones, the weird ones, the ones who dance to our own beat, the ones who see an opportunity when others don't. When we don't care about fitting in with the Joneses, we follow our own soul's path. That is the crane people, the heron people, the snowy egret. It's all the same family. This is a dove feather. The dove reminds you to take a breath and pause. It reminds you to go into meditation. It also helps you with your prophetic dream time, your astral traveling. It also reminds you of a soulmate and love connection. So if you're working with manifesting that in your life, or you are trying to communicate, connect energetically with another, the dove comes forward with this. It's about self-love. It's about the love of spirit. The black cormorant feather is reminding you that yes, you can dive down deep under your emotional waters, and you will resurface because you have everything you need within you. It also is reminding you, don't work for free. Don't give away your work. Don't sell yourself short. It's also reminding you, don't allow others to have you do their work. It's very important about self-importance, self-love, self-reflection. This feather here this is very special for me. This is a Canadian goose feather. And that is reminding, the first message that always comes to mind for me for the Canadian goose is never leave a wounded bird behind. In us, we have to think of both things. Spirit will never leave us behind. They're always with us. Everything that we need is within us or within the earth that we can draw from. We can call upon our animal messengers. We can call upon the healing crystals of the earth, the grounding influence of nature, remembering that we have our own key to our own success, our own knowledge, our own freedom. We have the key to open the doors to whatever possibilities are out there. All we need to do is take a leap of faith, which is coming forward with the beautiful little pyrite crystals here. 3 reminds me, full circle completion. Also, it's called Fool's Gold. So it's the Fool card in tarot is all about new beginnings, the leap of faith. If we take that leap of faith, we will fly or spirit will catch us. All of these things are coming forward in this particular beautiful piece. I'm very excited to send it out. I'm not going to shellac it. I leave it as it is in the raw form. I like the raw, natural, just as the animal messengers drop their feathers for me. And I've created this, and we will be asking this particular size, and I'll show you where my hand is right here. This is $50. They're going to be going up. I've done that for her because this is the first one. They're going to be going up. The crystals alone are worth that. So at this moment, $50 is what I'm giving this one to her for, but they're probably going to be a little bit higher than that depending on how I create them, the different sizes. There's going to be small ones, medium ones, large ones. Extra large ones they're incredible. I haven't even, I've got my own that's waiting. So here we go. This is the first one going out. So this is on the Queen of Wands page, but this is Merlin's magical healing shamanic grounding tool from his medicine bag. This is from his Merlin's Tool Box. So I got to think about what to call it. I haven't figured out what it is, but it's definitely coming from the Magician. The Master's Meditational Box. I don't know. I have to think of it. It has to do with Merlin. It has to do with the Magician. It has to do with the green men of the forest. So I hope you guys love it. I'm excited. I'm really excited.